Hey, Salvador Briggman here. Welcome back to the Crowdfunding Demystified YouTube channel. And today I want to talk about an Indiegogo marketing strategy for you so you can raise funds from the crowd, you can get more backers, and you can produce your product and get it out there to the world. Okay, so let's get started. Again, my name is Sal, and I got a lot of other videos out there when it comes to Kickstarter and crowdfunding, but Indiegogo is also another major platform, obviously, when it comes to crowdfunding. And the biggest difference, being number one, you can keep what you raise, and number two, you can retarget people who come to the page with a Facebook pixel. So you can make sure you can rerun ads basically to these people. So I kind of want to give you the bare bones of what is a good Indiegogo marketing strategy and how to pull this off. So first of all, there's a few different internal processes that I use when it comes to Indiegogo. First of all, it comes to the media assets. So what are media assets? First of all, you gotta design and create, or you gotta hire someone to make media assets for you that are going to be used with the Indiegogo campaign marketing, outreach, and the actual campaign page. Media assets can include things like the campaign pitch video, alternative videos that you can use in commercials, product demo videos, videos of people using the product and their genuine reactions to that, visual in terms of graphics of the logo, graphics of the product, possibly some photorealistic renderings, maybe some different angles of the product or people using it in that way. Could be call outs, those kinds of things, headers on the Indiegogo campaign page, those kinds of graphics. Text-based assets as well when it comes to describing what the product is, the specifications of the product, who is this intended for. Now this is a lot obviously, and most people that I know are going to be working with a marketer who can help them put together this Indiegogo page because it's a lot of work. Trust me, it's a lot of work. But the first part of this process is basically getting together these bare bones marketing assets. It could also be media assets in terms of stuff you're going to include a media kit when you send to PR, journalists, bloggers, YouTubers, etc. About the story or press releases, all these kinds of things. You're getting one Dropbox or like a Google Drive folder together with all of these and just start segmenting this. These are the photos, videos, product information, specs, like start just to develop basically a file system of that. And that's really the first step when it comes to creating a good Indiegogo marketing campaign, because if you don't have those things, it's going to be a lot harder to make video ads or ads for the project. It's going to be a lot harder to build social media around it. It's going to be harder to develop landing pages, to create hype, to make a good looking page, etc. You don't have to have all these questions answered, obviously, like the price and stuff, but you will, as you go, have to fill in some of these gaps. The second step is to think a little bit about the target market. Now, every product has a target market in terms of the people who experience the problem that the product solves. Now, you might, as an entrepreneur, think you know what the target market is, but ironically, as you go about there and you do a pre-launch, which is one of the most important parts of the Indiegogo process, you will discover so much more about your customer base. You'll get comments on your posts. You'll figure out the best people that are opting in terms of a landing page, ages ranges, what are the best locations, demographics, interests, all that kind of stuff, right? So the next part of marketing is to kind of sketch out and to write out who you think your product demographic is, where they are online, and how you're going to target them. For some campaigns that I've worked on, it's a very basic, very straightforward Facebook marketing campaign. For other products, a lot of their people don't use Facebook, so they need to do like Google ads and those kinds of things. Other people, it's a little bit more organic bread and butter marketing or joining different social media groups because they can't advertise their particular product category. Or if it's more of like a tabletop game, getting involved with those kinds of online forums or doing play testing, gathering email leads that way, right? There's a lot of ways in which you can go, but the next step is basically figuring out the target market specifications, where those people are online, and how you are going to target them. Hey, I just want to take a second to mention the sponsor of today's YouTube video, which is Fulfillrite. So Fulfillrite will help you shipping out your products and your orders to your customers and your backers also if you're doing a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo campaign. They are an incredible partner, and they kind of offer this entire system when it comes to helping you ship out all of these products and rewards. This is not something you want to do yourself. I'm telling you, it's going to be really onerous. It's very difficult. It's a massive headache. It takes a lot of time away from doing what you're good at. So just outsource this to another company. It's also setting up a partner for you when you create an online store and you're doing e-commerce full time. So go and check them out at Fulfill Right. I will include a link down below and you can check them out there. The next step is to start to involve yourself in what's called a pre-launch. The pre-launch is designed to do a few different things. Number one, an Indiegogo pre-launch. I'm not talking about the pre-launch page that Indiegogo gives you because I don't really like it very much, honestly. I don't think it's very well optimized at all. So the pre-launch is designed, number one, to give you lots and lots of qualitative and quantitative data. It's like a fancy word to use, basically meaning give you info, right? So to give you info on who your customers are, the ones that are opting in for your pre-launch, the people that are responding most to the ads, in terms of the qualitative data, comments that you're getting, emails you're getting, feedback you're getting, survey results that you're getting from the marketing you're doing, to figure out who these people are, what kind of price range are they expecting something at, what's their disposable income like, what are the problems they perceive with the product, or there are major things that they're looking to get out of this, right? And just because you think you have an idea of this, try to be very open-minded in the pre-launch stage. So there's a testing phase, right, with all of the marketing you're doing to really hone in on it. There's also the phase of scaling up that marketing in the pre-launch phase, where you're then starting to really hone in and grow your tribe, grow the audience, grow email subscribers, get more and more people on board, and to really have a tribe so that when you launch this thing, you then can announce that to a group of people. And it doesn't matter if you've never done this before, you can do this from scratch. That's one of the things I work with when it comes to my coaching students. So if you haven't yet, go and book a one-on-one coaching call with me if you're serious about your project, and we can discuss that specifically for your category and the type of thing that you are trying to accomplish here. The other thing when it comes to the pre-launch is making sure that the emotional response is elevated, right? So you can get a bunch of people who are part of a tribe, but if they don't really care and they're not really interested, they're not going to convert. You want to build up emotions and get people anticipating that something is coming. They get excited, they get eager, they're looking forward to it in the same way you might look forward to a new movie release or a new product release of some kind, or new sneakers that are being released, right? And people will have a line out the door because they're so excited to get that. That's just all marketing. Obviously, they have the sneakers in their warehouse. They could just dole it out and give it to you, right? But it's all marketing. They create hype. Same with like a club, right? Like a club to go dance and stuff at. There's a whole line outside the door because people think that the club is good inside, when really it's just a venue. It's just the same thing as another bar, right? The only difference is a little bit darker and maybe some cool lights. Like, it's all marketing. So with this, you're arousing interest, you're getting emotionally people hooked on it, and you're getting them excited. And that way, when you launch this thing, then they are ready to buy and to back it and to become a backer of the Indiegogo campaign. As you begin to launch this thing, there's sort of different phases to the launch, but basically you're gonna wanna have a multi-pronged marketing strategy when it comes to PR outreach, when it comes to running ad campaigns successfully, organic marketing. You could also, when it comes to like content marketing, having an insider group of some kind, publishing content, getting people interacting, using a secret Indiegogo perk link, having a highlighted perk, and the actual design of the page is marketing itself. So there's a lot in the way of strategy, in addition when you go live, of maintaining momentum, getting people back on the page who haven't bought yet, and really going towards those milestones so you don't only just hit your goal, but you wildly surpass it, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of campaigns do, setting a very low realistic goal so you can then surpass it and you can raise a bunch of money on Indiegogo. I got a lot more comprehensive videos out there on Indiegogo marketing that you can check out on my channel. I just kind of want to make like a snappy one today, but I also got a book out there called The Kickstarter Launch Formula. You can pick up a copy down below. It's a paperback available on Amazon, or an Audible version, which goes step-by-step through how to launch a crowdfunding campaign, essentially. We also have my one-on-one coaching call. If you're interested, you can check that out down below. Got a lot of great stuff, but I want to leave you with one word. That one word is validation. Validation is the most important part of the pre-launch, of once you're done with the campaign, getting product feedback. You're validating an idea in your head is a good idea on paper and is a good idea in the actual real world. when you come away with this campaign, you shouldn't look at this as, wow, I've made tons of profit. Instead, you should look at this as, I validated, this is worth my time. There are buyers out there. They want this thing because they want even more of these. I can turn this into a real e-commerce business and a real online opportunity that's going to upgrade my entire career, that's going to change my life forever. And I think this is kind of like almost like a testing ground for you, creating a strong foundation for the future. So this is the way I would think about it. My name is Salvador Briggman. Thank you for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, come subscribe, and I will see you next time.